Most benchtop sanders feel like they are held together by hope and a prayer, but this thing actually feels like it belongs in a real shop. The first thing you notice is the weight. It sits on the bench with a solid, planted feel, and that cast aluminum base with the rubber feet does a surprisingly good job of soaking up the vibration. You aren't going to see this thing dancing across your workbench the moment you press a piece of oak against the belt. What makes it stand out is the direct drive setup. By ditching the belts and gears that usually connect the motor to the sanding surface, the manufacturer has cut out a massive headache. You don't have to worry about tensioning or replacing those annoying cog belts that always seem to snap right when you are in the middle of a project. It is just a clean, efficient transfer of power from that 3/4 horsepower motor. Speaking of power, it has plenty of torque. Whether you are hogging off material on the belt or doing some finer detail work on the 8-inch disc, it doesn't bog down easily. The disc side is particularly impressive because of that heavy steel cover. It keeps everything rigid, so you don't get that annoying wobble that ruins a perfectly square edge. Now the belt setup is pretty versatile. You can run it horizontally for long boards or flip it vertical if you need to get into a tight corner or shape a specific curve. The work tables are cast aluminum, which is a nice touch for durability, and they tilt up to 45 degrees, so you have some actual flexibility for beveling. It is not all perfect though. While the dual dust ports are a smart addition, you really do need to hook them up to a decent collector to keep the air clear. If you try to run this thing without a vacuum, you are going to be wearing a layer of sawdust for the rest of the day. Also, while the miter gauge is functional, it feels a bit basic compared to the rest of the build quality. It gets the job done, but don't expect high-end precision right out of the box. Still, for someone who spends a lot of time at the bench, the maintenance-free nature of this machine is a huge win. It is one of those tools that just works when you flip the switch, and honestly, that is exactly what you want when you are deep into a build. It is a solid, no-nonsense piece of equipment that respects your time by not needing constant tinkering. If you're tired of fighting with your current sander, this might be the upgrade that finally makes the process feel a little less like a chore.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.